Hey, what's up guys? Russell here, aka Nintendo Ninja from Instagram. So it's been probably 2 years since I've given you a tour of my room. Obviously it's expanded a lot since then. So without further ado, let's go take the tour.
Crispy.
Alright, so we'll start here with the my X-Men Legends, the what I've got of the blue and gold teams from the 90s, the Jim Lee sort of era. I'd love to be able to complete this. What do I need? A Forge. I need Storm in a white costume. Who else? I'm forgetting somebody. But yeah, I'd love to finish those teams. That'd be amazing. Then we've got my Iron Man figures, and that new Tony Stark head works well on the Coulson body. It doesn't fit, but you can just finagle it. My Hulk collection, some new and old through there. I've got a sort of some of the Brotherhood of Mutants and the Weapon X crew. This is Marvel Knights and some goons at the back with Kingpin. My Shield army, which has grown significantly. I'm up to 10 normal ones, and then the older Hasbro ones, I call them sort of not thugs, but you know, the muscle. And then I've got a handful of females as well, and 4 mandroids. Spider-Man villains throughout the years. Some Hasbro are really pumping out some pretty cool ones. I'd like to see some reiterations of some of these. Maybe a better tarantula. We're getting a new lizard, which is great. Scorpion Baff wouldn't be bad down the track. My Spider-Man collection, which is growing exponentially. And all the females through the back too. And those new waves coming out. And we got Avengers. I've got mostly classics on the front line and a bit higgledy-piggledy through the back. Whatevers. My fairly large Hydra army. I think I'm up to 20 agents. I'd love to get some of those 2-pack ones, but they're not available in Australia. Or not, haven't been released here. My AIM soldiers, I'm up to 11 with those. Ultrons, I've got 6 custom ones, which I will be making a tutorial video on how to build those, so keep an eye out for that. My Asgardians and Wrecking Crew, Dark Avengers, Thunderbolts, some of the Weapon X teams. Some of those are customs, obviously. This is my Street Fighter soda collection. I just want, anyone I want now is Zangief, and that's it. And then I'll be finished with them. I've even got a custom DJ in there, which I got from Shan Bowie. My Stormtroopers, First Order, Sand and Stormies. My Guardians figures, falling in and out of focus here. Just random sort of bad guys and stuff like that. That's a R2-D2 voice activated. It's pretty cool. Takes a shit ton of batteries though. DCUC Justice League. I finally completed the Sinestro Corps, or what they released for the Sinestro Corps. My Batman figures for DC UC, yeah. New 52 Justice League, Super's missing his head. It's fallen down on the ground somewhere in here and I've got to go find it. Deadpool Cable, Cable and Hope, Man-Thing, Dormammu, the AI ninjas, which are awesome. 3 Sentinels. There's just a little display I made up, custom doing, which I still haven't finished. My MCU collection, which is fairly vast. And up the top here, it's all Star Wars Black Series. I'm missing a handful of them, but some of them are so hard to get on card now that I've just about given up. Spider-Man poster, a couple more there. This is where I do my work. I've got 2 large lights which I use. I'm like using them to illuminate the room better so we can see everything at the moment. Some more figures up here, turtle stuff, and some Batman Arkham City Night / Silent, you know. Some of my dioramas, a lot of them are in the back room. Yeah, I just don't have the space for them in here to keep it neat and tidy. In there is where I keep all my props, my spare heads, hands, things like that. You know, I've got, they're all kept in containers and things like that. Spare figures I don't use anymore, all that sort of stuff. There's a random ML on the wall. Some more Black Series over here. As you can see, the light's bouncing off it a little bit, so it's making it a bit hard to see. But yeah, more of that. Some more Legends over here. Black Suit Spidey, Evolution Group, then we come over here and we got my one and only 12-inch. I wouldn't mind getting the Wolverine, I wouldn't mind getting a lot of them, but money's an issue obviously with that, they're expensive. An old Marvel Universe set. Old Man Logan. Very cool figure. Some Street Fighter statues and a Star Wars book. The Legends sets. That's a arcade stick for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Works for both. Pretty dope. This is just display stuff. We've got ledgers up here and Blu-rays and boxed Nintendo 64 games, boxed Super NES games, boxed Atari games, boxed NES games, the Superior Foes of Spider-Man, Symbiotes, Atari games, Marvel Now, Sega, Super Nintendo, Rebel Tech, Astonishing X-Men. Those are actually controllers. They're with holographic details on them. I think 15th anniversary if I'm not mistaken. They're pretty cool. Finally finished the all new, all different Avengers. Over here we got NES games, Mega Drive games, PS2, PS1, GameCube, Dreamcast, Wii. Just my collection of DVDs, Nintendo 64 games and Super Nintendo games, PS3, box sets, Star Wars poster, X-Men Second Coming, and we come around the back here into my little games nook. So that's the back of the display cupboards, just some old sort of classic posters. Street Fighter block mounted or frame picture, which I found in Bali. I don't know how rare it is, but I've never seen one before. Some more boxed games for the Super 64. Box 64. Box Nintendo. Box Mega Drive 2. Box Super NES games. Almost PlayStation 4. Some more Nintendo 64 games. All my consoles are down here. So you got PS2, PS4, Dreamcast, NES, Super NES. This one's a bit more of a mess. 64, and then under there's another Dreamcast, there's another 64. I think the Atari's in there too. These are just controllers, both sides. So up here we've got an old Jason Voorhees figure, I think it's NECA. Then we've got that Jason Todd Batman, my Stan Lee signed figure, my ACBA trophy, my Goro statue, my Iron Man statue, and my Batman Dark Knight statue. So yeah, that's the room. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, comments, please share them. I'm happy to return any questions or queries or anything you want to know. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this updated video tour. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Peace.